So it looks like we got everybody here joining us. John, please call the meeting to order. First on the agenda tonight is the Solar Foundations.
John, I can't hear you. Can everybody else?
No, he comes in and out.
Sitting right next
Need to point the laptop at you.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. The first item on the agenda is the Solar Foundations USA pilot application and project. We've got Dennis on here, as well as Michael Zertis from Solar Foundations to do their presentation. Floor is yours, gentlemen.
Is this the public hearing?
Can be.
Hmm?
It can be.
We need to open that first, bud, I think, right?
Yep, you're right. I'm sorry, I skimmed right over that. So
That's okay.
let's
all right.
open that. Now that we're in the meeting, let's open the public hearing for the Solar Foundations USA pilot. That being said, we are recording and transcribing this meeting tonight. I made sure I did that before everybody showed up. Jim, were all of the announcements for this published and done appropriately?
Yes, the hearing was published in the Daily Gazette on January 14th, and a notice via certified mail return receipt requested was sent to the affected taxing jurisdictions on January 12th.
Excellent. Sorry, my computer's flipping out. So now we'll move on to the discussion of the Solar Foundations USA pilot application and project. I know we've heard a little bit about this before. If you can just give us some high points before we
Sure.
close out the meeting.
Sure. Michael Zertis is on the phone from Solar Foundation USA, and he can add some things to it. But as we sit right now, the project is to construct a 24,000 square foot facility for use manufacturing, warehousing, and office research and development space. Will be located off of Wood Road, exit 10. The cost of the project is approximately $2.19 million. He has a contract to buy 2 3/4 acres land there and to build a facility. He also has some manufacturing equipment and things of that nature that he's going to be purchasing, as well as some other equipment. The sales tax, mortgage tax, and the benefits, according to the application, are as follows. The estimated value of the property tax exemptions is just under $275,000, $274,700. The estimated value of the sales tax exemptions is $56,000, and the estimated value of the mortgage tax is $11,400. In the proposal, in the application, Michael talks about his ability to create some jobs, looking at it from the perspective within the right now he has 7 people, and within the first year he's looking at another 5, and then 2 after that. Michael, anything you'd like to add to the discussion, please do.
Yeah, you definitely hit the highlights of the project. It's just that, we've been working in the New York Northeast region for the last several years, but, as we've seen the continued growth in this Northeast region, whether it's between New York, Vermont, Connecticut, Mass, Rhode Island, we've just had the need to increase our presence. And we were just looking at the value of having a larger facility up here, as a sister facility to our headquarters down in Delaware. And just with the existing people in the company, it seemed to be the right decision to be able to look at expanding in this area to support this Northeast region.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You haven't gotten to the planning board yet, correct?
We've actually presented for concept plan approval. And also DCG at this simultaneously presented the initial subdivision approval. We are both going back, not this meeting, the next meeting, to do preliminary plan submittals. There were no really major hiccups or anything like that with the concept plans. So it does seem like we're on schedule to be able to to obtain that approval. Hopefully by sometime in April is the goal.
Okay. So Jim, when we think about seeker at this time, that has not been determined probably. So we'll have to watch for that as we go to through the process here.
Great.
Other than that, are there any questions from the members? Love to answer them if we have some.
Yeah, it's Josh. I just have a just a little bias because I'm a banker. Is this going to be bank financed? Is this conventional finance if it is bank finance, or some sort of other financing?
We still got a couple options on the table with that. Right now, we're looking at a conventional financing for probably about 1.5 million on the project, and then we'll cover the rest of the financing in house. As we go through and evaluate some of the options, if it makes more sense to pull some more out of the financing and to just ease finances and stuff, and allow us to basically purchase additional equipment and materials and continue to expand the company. We consider doing a larger mortgage, but right now we're looking at about a 1.5 million mortgage.
Got it. Thank you.
Yep.
Well, if you do go to a larger mortgage after the fact, your estimate of your again, the exemption that the IDA, if they approve it, will be set for 1.52 million. And if it's above that, you'll be paying that mortgage tax unless that's changed. So we'll have to watch that as you go through.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's it, Jonathan.
Great, thank you. Anybody else have any questions? Anybody around the room? All right. Seeing if there's nobody else calling in or attending the public hearing, we'll motion to close the public hearing.
So moved.
Moved by Sheila, seconded by Derek. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
All right, we'll close the public hearing, and I will not close the Zoom, which I almost.
John, is anybody else with you and Sheila, or just the two of you there?
Just Sheila and I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Jay. Oh. Dean's talking and we're not hearing you.
I think we're good.
You're muted, Gene.
Who's the 7950746 number?
That's Dan. All right, so with that, we'll move back to the regular meeting. Since we just had a discussion on the Solar Foundations project as part of the public hearing, I don't think there's a need to rehash any of that unless there's any additional questions that anybody thought of in the meantime. Since we're doing this mostly electronically tonight, I'm assuming everybody's had an opportunity to review all of the documents and attachments for this project. If you have not, speak now or forever hold your peace. And I'll entertain a motion to induce this project. Sheila moving. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Brown. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Do we need a roll call, Jim? Are we good with just?
Oh, that's my fault. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Gene, roll call vote, please. My
Okay,
mistake.
John,
Aye.
Sheila? Sheila? Okay, Todd,
Aye.
Derek,
Aye.
Josh,
Aye.
Dan,
Aye.
Aye.
Had an accent.
I'm yelling at the screen so loud, the security officer just came in. All right. All right, so we're all good with that. Thank you very much. Let us know how you make out with the planning board and all the other approvals, and we'll keep moving on.
Okay, thanks, appreciate it. You guys have a good evening.
You too,
No
Michael.
problem.
Talk to you
Take care,
soon.
Mike.
I'll give
Welcome
you
to stay for the rest of the meeting. You can log off.
Thanks. I'll let you guys get to your regular business.
Thank you.
All right, and then we had the Synergy Park project that came through in a couple emails today.
Too many.
That's okay. Jim, do you just want to give everybody kind of a highlight on everything you might have changed for those who didn't have an option?
Sure. So this is the smallest building of, Dennis, were there 3 buildings that were induced?
Correct.
32,000 square foot building. The resolution authorizes Jonathan to sign all the documents, and it does describe a loan that the borrower is obtaining from the Adirondack Trust. The 2 last-minute changes were the fact that they are using an affiliate entity, is it 20 Roberts Lane LLC, as the developer of this project. So they have the ability under the original inducement resolution to designate a different party. So the resolution discloses that and contains a consent from the agency for that. And we had already previously appointed Synergy as well as 2 of the Ruckucky entities as agents for sales tax purposes. And we're now proposing to add that new LLC as an agent as well. The language I dropped in late in the day also references the prior entities, but those have previously been appointed. And I think with the loan amount was a little bit higher than what was in the application, but the resulting increase in mortgage recording tax is only like $300. I don't think it's significant enough that we need to do another public hearing or anything.
And Jim, I'm assuming that 20 Roberts Lane LLC is an LLC that Mark set up just for this particular building?
Yes, that's my understanding.
Was that all cleared with the bank? I know we got an email today.
Yeah,
It's
I
all
don't
set.
They knew about it, but they do now.
Yeah, they didn't. It was pretty
Yeah.
clear.
So everybody was in the dark.
Okay,
But yeah,
everything's good?
they're redoing their transaction to comport with what Mark's requesting.
Okay,
And I think they're hoping to close sometime this week. We'll see what happens, but that's the plan.
Yeah, I think they didn't know what the name of the LLC until they finally got the if they were going to extend the name Roberts Road up into the park or not. Nothing's quick. So you just need a resolution for that, Jim, or you just?
Yeah, roll call, move, second resolution. Yep.
it's a financing resolution, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep, so the resolution would be granting the final approval. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, okay, I'm trying to talk as loud as I can here. Resolution granting final approval towards providing financial assistance by the town of Clifton Park IDA with respect to a project consisting of the acquisition, construction, and installation of an approximate 32,000 square foot light industrial and warehousing facility on Roberts Lane in the town of Clifton Park, Saratoga County, New York, upon application of Synergy Park LLC at a total project cost of $2.218 million, and authorizing the execution and delivery of certain documents relating to the project. Someone care to move that?
I'll move. Todd.
Todd, second. Sheila's always good for a vote. Any discussion on the motion? All right, hearing none, roll call vote, please.
hey, John,
Aye.
Sheila? Okay, Joshua,
Aye.
Todd,
Aye.
Derek,
Aye.
Dan?
Aye.
All right, that's unanimous.
And the only other thing I should mention, because you may or may not recall, is that this was approved as a spec project. So based upon the policy that the agency adopted a few years ago, they do have to go through a procedure with us as they identify proposed tenants for the building.
Right.
And that's all incorporated into our documents.
Excellent.
Great. So Jim, we're all set with that one at this point?
Yes, we are. Thank you.
Excellent. And then I know the minutes were also circulated. Is there a motion to approve the minutes?
No, I didn't circulate any, John. Did not circulate the minutes from last month. I ran out of time.
Okay,
I think we had financials that came through from Tom.
I'm sorry, you're right. Yep. I'm working purely electronic tonight, so I'm a little try to get off. So we'll just table the minutes until next month. When Dean has an opportunity to do those, it's not a problem. And then Tom, I know you prepared the financial statement, so if you want to hit the high points on that, I'll swing this over to you. Hopefully we can hear you.
Okay, not a lot's changed since last month. This is as of midnight last night, actually. So we had 76,000 left in the bank. Hasn't changed a whole lot. Prepaid expenses dropped. That's just wrote off the entire insurance premium. Recognize it. I could recognize it throughout the year, but I just took it all in January. Total assets 76,754. Nothing else really there on the balance sheet. Any questions on the balance sheet? Okay. Go to the P&L, second page, and you'll see that there's not a lot happened. It's just admin fees, and we wrote off the insurance premium. So total expenses of $5,000. We actually made $3 in interest income. So that left us with a loss of $5,000 for the month and for the year to date. Any questions? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Do we have a motion to approve the financial statement?
Motion.
Josh, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Our motion passes. All right. I think Melissa circulated the measurement report, I believe, for the EBO. I know she was having some microphone problems. Melissa, you there? Well, I have the measurement report. Did everybody get a chance to look at that? It came around at about 6:45 tonight.
I did not, John. What report is it?
So this is the performance measurement report for the ABO. It also just goes through all of the acknowledgements for the mission documents and the policy documents for the board.
Okay, I've got it. Yep.
Basically, it lists that our performance goals for 2020 were project management, including project coordination and implementation, and conducting business deals which generate local jobs, local real property tax revenue, and that have an impact on the county and local economy. And then there's the 5 questions regarding our internal policies and procedures and mission statement, which we're always in compliance with. So we just need a vote to approve it.
Do you need somebody to move that?
I do, yep.
Anybody?
Sheila and Todd. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, hearing none, that passes. Thank you all. I know Melissa also sent around an update on the grant disbursements. And that was included as part of that 645 email. Looks like so far we have been approached by people seeking 162,000 in grants, which would exceed the 150,000 we allocated. We've dispersed 143,000, leaving us a balance with of $6,700 still available for distribution. So again, if anybody knows anyone who would benefit from one of these grants, there's still a little bit of money left there to apply for. And I would say for the time being, we just keep the program open. Melissa just texted, she can hear everything, but she's having difficulties with her microphone. So. See where else am I? To the agenda. Dennis, do you have anything from the SCDC or all quiet? You're on mute, sir.
You think I flipped you back between screens?
Been a
Sorry
year.
about that.
It's been a year, Dennis.
Ah, man.
That was a good report, Dennis.
Thanks, Jim. Yeah, we're still working on different projects. We still have a few that we're looking at extra 10 for a few of the parcels up there, and there have still been some interest in the 100,000 square foot, the 50,000 and 100,000 square foot of synergy. So we're very excited about those opportunities. You know, we're just sort of waiting for this COVID situation to calm down a little bit more. I think we'll see some more action. Phones are still staying busy though, and that's what we like to see. So things are going very well. Thank
Great.
you.
And one thing I'd ask everybody, I reached out to Dennis about this. Other than the typical candidates such as the Kmart, the Toys R Us, those facilities, if anybody knows of anybody who has a heated indoor building that would be large enough to hold soccer games and practices, the Sportsplex complex is shutting down as of the first week in February. They sold. They're no longer going to be holding youth sports there. And I know a lot of the soccer teams are scrambling. We've been contacted a few times. I've been reached out to by a couple people. So if anybody has any leads, it doesn't have to be here in town. It could be, you know, as far as Wilton, Queensbury, you know, and then South Albany. Just shoot me an email if you have any ideas. I'd appreciate it. I guess that goes under any other business. Anybody else have any other business? All right. Nobody's here from the public, either in person or online. So we'll close that public privilege, and I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Sheila.
Josh's arm is up, so I'm going to take that.
Oh, I was scratching my head, sorry.
Thank you.
Have a good day, everyone. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Take care.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you all for joining.
Take care.